we go. This is my meet prep for December 9th powerlifting meet. Hopefully it's in Cancun. Most likely it's going to be in Merida. This is my split. In my opinion, lower pull push is the pinnacle of all splits, and that's what I use. I'm adding a ton more less specific warm-ups, core work, and active recovery across the board. My warm-ups, except for stretching for squats, have always been lots of sets, slowly adding weight to the bar with whatever my lift of that day was going to be. By less specific stuff, I just mean back extensions, face pulls, that kind of stuff. Lower day, warm-up work, squat work, then deadlift work, and a squat assistance, either front squats, machine squats, or goblet squats. Then there's a bunch of prehab afterwards. Bench day, bench and lots of various pressing. Nothing too special there. I'll probably do mostly low incline dumbbell pressing to start, and a back down sets, and see where that takes me. Easy pull day. I consider this entire day an active recovery day. Bodybuilder workouts are great deload or active recovery days. My main focus, aside from the obvious pulling, is fixing muscle imbalances with unilateral work. My left trap is smaller than my right one. My left lat was smaller, but it's about the same size now. Stability squats, aka stab squats. This is a really easy workout just to enforce proper motor patterns and keep mobility and stability in the best working order it can be. Front squats to pause back squats in a mechanical drop set, 5 plus 5 at 135 and 225, and then 3 sets of 1 plus 3 at 315. Nothing hard, just keep the body working, get a little extra mobility work. Periodizations, basically 3 phases: high volume into high intensity, testing, and then peaking. So let's begin with phase 1, high volume into high intensity. Squats and bench begin around 60% and work up to around 90% of my goals. I calculated off my goals because that way I'll be working with the weights I want to be working with later when I am hopefully stronger. Working sets for this phase are capped at RP 7 to 8 and are as followed. Deadlifts on Monday are sumo pulls, 3x1 at X, and on Thursday are conventional max at X. I'm doing half sumo to help with CNS fatigue, stay a bit more balanced and mobile, and I might even try pulling sumo for this comp. Squats and bench are both 3x max at X. Phase 2, testing. 5s, then triples, then singles, with a couple easier workouts in between. The sets for the workout are copied from the prior. It is supposed to limit intensity and increase volume. Then that last workout is a true test to RPE 9. That'll give me my base for what I think that'll give me an idea what I'm capable of going into peaking. Which brings us to peaking. 12-day peak. I cannibalized as much free information as I could on the interwebs. Silent Mike and Candido Strength did most of the work. The working weights will be based on my meet warm-ups and attempts. My training is in pounds, but the competition will be in kilos. So that's why you're going to see a bunch of conversions on everything. A quick note on the deadlifts: everything across the board is lesser. Working percentages, working reps, and frequency. Deadlifts need less to improve and require so much more recovery time, so I dialed it back a little bit. Contingency plans. In case I overshot my programming, I have some fail-safes ready to go. If deads become too taxing, I can take an easy day and do a Yates row to deadlift mechanical drop set for an easy cardio pump. If scripted max rep sets are too much, I'll just work at heavy singles until peaking begins, or maybe I'll go into like a 3x5 at lesser weight. For squats and bench, the first step is going lighter on day 1 by making the working weight 80% of day 2's workout. Day 2 would remain the same. If that doesn't save me, then day 1 becomes singles, and day 2's working weight is 85% of day 1's top set. If my delts become worn down or my lockout continues to suck, I will drop 2 working sets of bench and add 3 sets of pause photo pressing at X minus 40. Finally, the fun part, goals. There they are. Realistically, I think the second attempts are what I know I'll be good for, but I put those numbers up there because I don't want to feel overwhelmed by anything written down. I want to get used to seeing those numbers. I want to think about those numbers. I want to know I will crush those numbers, whether it's true or not. So there you have it. 11-week meet prep and the thought process behind the madness.